Yeah, so I really think that this is one of the possibly like biggest conspiracies, people hiding this information in the fitness industry, and it's 6 to 8 reps for weightlifting. So it basically goes, you want to aim to be able to get 6 reps, and then 6 to 8 reps, six ideally, but then as you creep up to 10, or above 8, like the weight has to get heavy. If you get to 10 reps, the weight has to get heavier. Otherwise, you're just not gonna build muscle. You're just not gonna create the amount of tension, contraction, everything that's required to grow muscle. But also, this only works with vegans. So this like helps vegans gain so much muscle. But if you're a meat eater, you should just stick to the light weights and pump it out. But if you're vegan and you really want to grow a lot of muscle, the key is doing heavy weight, 6 reps. Like I did the pump work as a vegan for quite a long time, many years, because I figured, oh, it's the smartest way. I push extremely hard to failure, and I still, I go, even 20-30 reps pushing to failure, really like pushing hard through the burn and the pump and everything. But you just it's a different type of failure. It's training something completely different, even though it's relatively similar. Like it's, you could imagine doing 100 or 200, maybe that would seem more like cardio compared to 20 or 30. But really, when you get above that 6 to 8 reps, 10 at the most, you're just not building new contractile tissue. So basically, the thing that screws up a lot of people, and I've grown to believe, you really don't need. Believing that fast twitch fibers and slow twitch fibers exist is one of the worst things. Basically, just get rid of that out of your brain. It's not really useful at all in the gym. So in the gym, all you should be caring about is myofibril, hypertrophy, and sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. So myofibrillar hypertrophy is basically the long-term muscle gain that everyone wants. And what it is actual growth of the muscle fiber cells, the proteins that really build up over time, build the structure of the muscle over time. And then you've got sarcoplasmic muscle, which is just filling the already made muscle with water and sugar. Now, this is good in the short term if you want to burn fat, burn body fat. Yeah, it's going to help you do that, and maintain a bit of muscle as well. But and what it's going to do, it's going to train the muscle to fill up with water and sugar. But this kind of maxes out. Like if you basically if you do this, optimal protocol, enough reps, sets, and sessions, you're going to max it out after about a month. About a month, your muscles aren't going to get bigger. That first month, they're going to get fuller, really fill up, look like, and it happens fast as well. If you're on the sarcoplasmic, it can be really deceiving, because the first month you'll get lots of gains. And this is what kept happening to me. I'll get lots of gains. I'll be like, oh yeah, this is good. And also, I just wasn't super consistent long term. But also, I would go to the gym, and then I'd just do this high rep stuff, and I would instantly see the results within a month, and I'd be like, okay, this works. Like, why do anything else? But then when I started being really consistent, you weren't getting the gains. Like I wasn't getting the gains. It just, it was just relatively staying similar. It's getting a little bit stronger, but very minimal. But the myofibrillar training, you consistently get stronger, and you get more definition. It starts to show a lot more definition. you know, surpasses but the limit, there is no limit on the myofibrillar training. It's whatever the natty limit or the you know, what is that, enhanced. Basically, you're gonna grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Where the sarcoplasmic, about a month, it maxes out. You do have to kind of shape the training in regards to maybe in the beginning of the myofibrillar training, you can handle a bit more sets. I like to just do a warm-up set, 2 warm-up sets, and then the last set really to failure with the 100% weight. So first set 50%, second set 75% of the weight that I'm going to be lifting, and then the third one 100% to failure, as many as I can get, and then I try and beat it in the next week, basically. But yeah, it's a really big one. Like if you're going to the gym, you're doing 12 reps, you're probably doing yourself a disservice. A lot of people, you know, think 12 reps is good. And yeah, I was so deceived for so long, and I genuinely think that the fitness industry is hiding this, because I think it's maybe one of the most important things to get results. So they don't really want people to get results, because if people don't get results, they're going to spend more money. They're desperate, you know. They're going to go for everything else that they need, rather than the effective training that does it. So you know, I'm definitely not saying steroids don't play a massive part in getting absolutely massive, but you know, I've read enough stories where people, you know, get on steroids, don't get the results they want, and then, you know, it's always the people that got the results before they're on steroids, when they actually go on steroids, then they get insane, you know. So getting the results before you go on steroids, 100%, you know, you should figure it out what works before you try and do all that shit. But yeah. What else? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if I missed anything. There's yeah, it's basically, you know, the only people talking about this on the internet is the people that tell you to lift heavy. And, you know, that's not very specific advice, because, you know, for example, if you're doing, you know, 3 reps, you know, strength work, 3 reps, or even 1 rep, then it's not going to stimulate the muscle building as well. It's going to build strength, but it's not going to stimulate the real muscle building process. So, yeah, you know, 6 to 8 reps is right in that sweet spot. Gets you a lot stronger, builds the muscle. Without you know, you're doing the higher reps, you're just not gonna get the results. Yeah, if you want to build muscle, you know. And it's yeah, it's debatable, you know, as well with the protein on this. At the moment, I'm having a pea protein shake after the gym when I go, but you know, I'd be keen if I wasn't, you know, if I had time to experiment, I would for sure do a year or 2 on, you know, relatively low protein, maybe, you know, 40, 50 grams even, and with this type of training, really see if I get the results. But, you know, I just want to make sure I get the results fast and I don't faff around. So I'm doing a little bit of the extra protein for this, you know, experiment, whatever you want to call it. But for sure, I reckon anyone else in the high carb crew and you know, not convinced about protein. I'm still not convinced about protein. I just figured, yeah, it's, you know, debatable, try and get a bit extra while I'm actually doing this now, more effective training especially. And yeah, but seriously, if you start doing this 6 to 8 reps and eating low protein, really let me know the results you get. I really want to see, you know, because I build a shit ton of muscle eating like 20-30 grams of protein a week, you know, a day, sorry. So yeah, I'm pretty skeptical, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to waste a whole year. But you know, I gained shit ton of muscle on low protein, 30 30 grams of rigging a day. Yeah. Alrighty, yeah, if you got anything else that I might have missed out, let me know in the comments, and yeah, I can make another video about this topic. So just yeah, leave any thoughts, and I'll try and get back to it on the next one.
Why were you dehydrated? Why are you dehydrated? Why are you dehydrated? Because not sir. I'll tell you why! Because you're not filtering the goddamn water!